One, go.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Has-Beens podcast. We're your host. I'm Adam.
I'm
Holland. And today joining us is Holden, who's a special guest to make sure everything goes right and to continue with the conversation.
And now before we truly start the podcast, I'd just like to remind you to stay with the wedding plans. Speaking of weddings, we were actually taking pictures of wedding venues. I was searching at wedding venues.
Yeah,
Colin was actually really interested in the topic, strangely.
No. Okay, first of all.
It was kind of weird. It's like she was getting prepared for a wedding or something.
Ooh, early calls.
Reminder to never tell your friends anything that happens in your life.
Or maybe your
They will broadcast it.
Maybe your friends might be very observant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adam, do you want to continue with the topic? Mm-hmm.
Adam's dying over here.
I'm dead.
All right, continuing on.
I've been murdered.
We don't even have a topic, so I don't know what to tell you guys. Adam or Colin, you want to explain why Brian Laundry Idiot Face's picture is still up there in our waiting screen?
Yeah. So this dude, it's not suspected of murder, but
He's a person of interest.
he's a major person of interest. So if you see this dude, please call the police.
So Adam, want to continue with the topic that you just made up?
Okay.
No, you have some great pictures of something there on your phone. I think Holden has some good pictures too.
I had some pictures.
Wedding venue photos? Yeah, I have some good wedding venue photos.
I had some pictures pulled up here, and now I don't have them anymore. It's kind of weird. It's strange.
I had a whole album saved of them.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I heard.
This would be a nice one. A lakeside wedding. That would that's
Okay, but I still gotta give you this one. Yacht side. That's pretty good.
Yeah. That's definitely somewhere I would want to get married. Come on,
Yeah.
Holland. You can't disagree with these.
Go home and do your own thing.
Not gonna lie.
Colin, do you have any good pictures of wedding venues?
No, I don't, because I'm not interested in
On
that.
her phone. I bet she has plenty. She was showing us wedding pictures.
No, I was not.
She actually started the conversation.
Totally.
Oh, she started the conversation.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
I
Holden
don't
will
know.
back me up here. I did not start this conversation,
I'll
okay?
be honest.
If anything, I was the one that said no to this.
Yeah.
I left to go get a drink before the show, and I came back and they was talking about wedding venues, so I have no say in this.
Hey, I joined when you were left, and all I heard was just Adam talking to Holland about wedding venues.
And then I left, and I came back, and
You did not! Hold on! You did not! That is a straight up lie! Okay!
Caught in 4K.
No, but I left, and then I came back, and I heard the conversation about Knickerbocker, and I don't know.
What?
What?
You guys know what I'm talking about, Knickerbocker.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about now. That's the name he has made up. I told Holden and Holland before the show. Adam is very good at making up.
Is that Finnish?
What?
Is that Finnish? Do we say Knickerbocker?
Knickerbocker.
Knickerbocker.
You have to say everything at the back of your throat. Knickerbocker.
Knickerbocker.
Mm-hmm. That's how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Everybody say it with
Holland is over there EO'd enough right now.
You were
I haven't.
Holland is hit. You can tell.
Holland's very quiet about this topic.
Well,
That-
guys,
How was we even going to talk about it?
What are we going to talk about? We are not having a pre-podcast conversation on the actual podcast right now.
I know, but I'm saying, what else are we going to talk about? I mean, we could
No,
the
let's not.
whole time.
No.
But are we going to be able to fill almost an hour like we
Well,
would
I think Adam has a lot of plans. Saved up.
Actually, I
Well, certain some. I think Adam.
I'll be just a little bit. See,
Okay, yeah, no. See, I think Adam has like this whole thing saved because he was the one who brought up wedding venues in the first place. I think he has this whole album of them saved, for a special someone that shall not be named because I'm a nice person.
I mean, you can make up a name
No
like you did. Yeah, only can say the name. Honestly, what did Adam
Okay,
do?
but me and Skylar can do like a
Probably,
review.
yeah, you gotta go watch it. Yeah, this is a. So Adam's the whole like topic starter of our.
No,
show.
it's okay. It's okay. We don't need the topic.
We don't need Adam, but we pushed the podcast to Tuesday just for Adam. We made the podcast on Tuesday this week just for Adam. Oh, there he is. Adam, welcome back. You can start the next conversation.
what? What were you guys talking about before?
We was talking about you leaving.
That's
And how you have wedding venue saved
I
for a
would
special
still
couple.
never leave if my room was on fire.
Okay.
What?
I would never.
Yeah.
I would never leave the podcast even if my room was on fire.
Oh, was that the one I heard?
What about if it was your opportunity to get purple hair?
I just brought up a random conversation we had earlier.
I thought that was a smoke detector. I was like,
It's like, onk you.
Adam, you okay over there? You good?
No, there's just a fire in my living room. No problem.
no problem.
I'll be fine.
Oh,
My family's evacuating the building. I have a podcast to finish. You think I have
you
any
could go
time?
outside and interview the first responders that arrive.
Yeah.
If you want some good content, you gotta video that fire.
Yeah,
Yeah, can you get like a good shot of that fire, like up close and personal?
Yeah.
Get right
See,
in
the
it and get video.
fireman won't be the first responders. It would be me because I will be there filming the fire like a boss.
Okay.
Like the boss.
Like a boss. Put sunglasses on and everything.
Dude, get you like some aviators. Get you some aviators and like a leather jacket and just walk in there with a camera and just be like, boss.
These
bro.
guys.
Here we go.
Oh yeah. By the way, these guys didn't want to do this conversation, but
Like, I never said
what
no
are
to
things
this
that you-
conversation.
what are have you guys ever done anything new, or do you guys literally have no lives? Have you guys tried anything new?
I do weather. I mean, I really don't have a life. I stand in front of a green wall and point at it.
I don't know about you losers, but I have a life.
Oh, and I already know you don't have a life. We all already know that you don't have a life.
Okay,
Because you're searching for wedding
How many
videos.
of you have almost died clipping? I want to know that. Huh?
What?
Died
Almost
limping.
died cliff jumping because I was an idiot and didn't jump out far enough.
Only you could, Colin. Only you could.
Okay, actually, I was jumping where you weren't supposed to jump because it was supposed to be cool.
See, and that's called an idiotic move, just like the people that go outside during storms that are not trained. I'm not going to get started on that today, though.
Dude, going outside during a hurricane's awesome.
You see, the secret conversation of the secret conversation of today's podcast is flashbacks when we just bring back random topics from other podcasts.
That's
Yeah.
obviously what's been happening. I mean, we brought back the Brian Laundry thing, but I mean, that was a collective decision.
Oh, then.
And Adam still needs purple hair.
I still do need purple hair.
Yes, he needs purple hair, just like right at the end, just at the end.
One of my friends have like, I shouldn't say one of my friends have dyed hair. I have a lot of friends with dyed hair. That was very not
I have like 3 friends with dyed hair.
Yeah, no, never mind. I was going to say something, but then you guys wouldn't know who I'm talking about, so it has no point. But anyway, my sentence has no meaning to it. Holden, have you tried anything
It's
new?
like his jokes always don't have any meaning.
Racing.
Skylar.
Yeah, I know that was getting directed to me. But yeah, me and Holden was texting each other yesterday during a NASCAR race, and I won't share my personal opinions on the race because, well,
we could be.
I don't want this to turn controversial.
We could be called.
I don't want to. Yeah, right there. That could be it. And that is. I just want to note that it's not the reason I didn't like yesterday's race. There's a multitude of reasons I didn't like yesterday's race. First off, it was at 1 o'clock, and I was at school. You can ask Holden. The whole time going down the stairs at our school at the end of the day, we was both just staring at my phone, not even looking straight.
We were just watching his phone. I was legit watching it on my phone during 5th period behind my laptop.
I was watching it on my phone during all of 4th and 5th period.
Well, Holland knows Beverly's self-and policies, so I could not do that.
Oh, yeah, no. So, funny story. I was actually... I was on my phone, but I was doing my work, and I had called Mr. Beverly over to like ask a question about the work because I had just gotten down on my phone and I had to like hear, and I asked him a question, and he comes around and he's like, phone, and I'm like, and I didn't hear him at first, so I asked the question and everything, and he answers it, and he's like, give me your phone. I was like, oh, okay, sorry. I was like, but I was actually asking a question about the work, and if I hadn't asked that, he wouldn't have taken my phone.
Oh, it's your fault that your phone got taken.
Yeah, it kind of was like a
self-inflicted.
Yeah, well, luckily my 4th and 5th period teachers' cell phone policies aren't strict, so I just brought my phone up and said, "I'm watching a race." Basically, that's it.
I want to talk about CW shows. Does anyone here watch CW superhero shows?
I watched the CW under one occasion. When local high school football's on the CW. That's the only time I watch it.
Does Supernatural count?
No, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Supernatural.
Oh no, I watched.
I didn't watch Supernatural.
They kill like phantoms, and so they're kind of heroes.
But it's not superheroes. I mean, like DC.
Supernatural.
DCCW. I'm talking about specifically DCCW.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Dean Winchester, superhero.
I don't know what that is. I know like Marvel and DC, but that's it.
I don't know neither of them, so.
Oh, speaking of Marvel, when are you gonna watch a Marvel movie, Skyler?
That is, honestly though, that is up to you guys. You guys are making the date, and I'm just going to be along for the ride, I guess, again.
You have a binge, like one.
Skylar has done.
Have like a binge.
Like, you tell me, if I don't have to do weather coverage, I will be there. That's basically how I am.
But you have weather coverage like every day.
Not every day. I mean, this week is kind of different. There's showers, storms this week, I jumped out of my chair about 2 hours ago when the warning was issued in Middle Tennessee, but
See, Skylar has done
yeah, we'll find a day to watch more.
The fact that he doesn't watch an Avengers movie, and that's leaving me and Holland with deciding a date. Because he knows for a fact that we will not agree on, we will not find a single date for it.
Yeah. Okay. So as long as one person is there to watch Skylar, watch the Marvel movie. It's okay.
Yeah. I guess that's up to you two when that date shall be.
I'm on
and
to
I
you.
guess I will have to react.
I'm on to you.
Tyler watched venue.
It just cannot be during one of our high school football games. I mean, we would all be there anyway, and Adam couldn't do that. So
Oh, it's fun.
that's the only time.
During a JV game, no one goes to. I'm kidding.
Well, yeah, I don't.
Seriously.
We'll be honest though. It can be done during a JV game, just not a varsity game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We did.
Adam, do you still like do the whole performance thing at a JV game?
What? Wait, what?
Like whole performance, like at halftime.
Band nerd.
No, we don't do that. We don't even go to a JV game.
Because like Tennessee High does that at JV games, and it's just new. I know.
Tennessee High is big. They're able to do that.
That's a very good point.
They're huge.
I love how we just gave out which school we go to and everything.
We did not just give that out though.
Well,
We didn't mention high school.
We named another high school, but if you put the pieces together, it's easy to figure.
I go to Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got a Hogwarts. Sure, I
I'm
know
a
that's from Harry
Gryffindor.
Potter. That's about
I'm
all
a
I know.
Gryffindor,
About
Collins, and
Slytherin.
whatever.
I go to St. Lee's
I go to
Pizzeria.
high school.
Go to Walmart University.
I go to Lee's Pizzeria. High school.
What is that?
Lee's Pizzeria High School. You've never heard of it?
You've never heard of
That
it?
was not.
We
We have
obviously don't all go to school together.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we have the best band in the entire state of Tennessee.
Oh, no,
We
we
can
talked
say
about
that.
it, dude. It's Wisconsin.
We can. Yeah, Wisconsin,
Unless you guys
Tennessee,
can name
North
states.
Carolina, Alabama, California. We have the best band in one of those states.
In one of those states.
Yeah.
Our school's band is. I want to say that our school band is big, but like it's not that big. We can't.
It is, but it isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We can't go
Yeah.
out there and have all of our players create the first letter of our school's name. Like we can't have our players form themselves in a P or something like that.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Kind of like how Tennessee does the Tennessee T when they run out. I
Yeah.
think that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, exactly. We're not big enough.
Which it would be cool if we could do that. But
Yeah.
our
I'm
school-
willing to do that. Sign me up for
I'm willing
one
to
day and I'll
stand
do
with
it.
y'all in there.
Yeah.
For one day.
One day to make one letter.
Yeah, I'll be the mid of the bottom half of the beat.
Yeah. Mhm.
I'll talk to my band director.
Yeah, we need
Y'all
volunteers.
could
I'm not going to volunteer though.
round.
No, Holland's going to
I'll make-
volunteer to run around and sell raffle tickets.
No,
So-
we're not doing that again. Absolutely not.
How much money you want to bet she does it next home game, y'all?
Okay, I'm not doing that anymore. I will decline, okay?
I did.
I will decline. No, because one of my friends, I went with her to the football game and she was selling raffle tickets. So, I kind of got suckered into selling those. And so next time if that happens again, I'm just not doing it. I'm just going to be like, nope, sorry. Not selling raffle tickets this time.
Hang out in the student section, act like you know something about football.
Hang out with me. I know a decent amount about football.
Yeah,
I have,
there were a decent amount. But you don't want to hang out around me at a football game. It don't. No, you don't.
I want to go.
You can ask some of the people in the student section. I was literally pacing by the end of our last home game. I was
Pacing?
ticked. Yeah. I was
Pacing.
mad.
Are you like that one?
Yeah,
dad
Skylar gets a bit
angry
mad.
about
one dad. Yeah,
I've got the
Is that one
announcer.
dad?
Here's the thing. I've got the announcer, the fan, and the coach, because my dad's a football coach, all combined into one body here. That's not a good combination.
Oh, yeah, no.
I've been on sidelines of semi-pro football games. No. I've came this close to yelling at a ref.
Again, Skylar's
I've
that
been told
one.
I can't. That's the only
Skylar's
reason it's
still
not
that
happening.
one dad.
Skylar's that one dad at a soccer team, at a soccer game, who's also the coach, and then like they see their child like pushed down on accident, and they just say, "It's just like, yo, shut up."
Dude, they're just like cussing. Like,
Well, look, I don't have an issue with refs. Okay, football refs, I don't have an issue if you miss a simple holding call. But when you miss a blatantly obvious pass interference or blatantly obvious face mask, you're an idiot and you need glasses.
Dang.
Oh, he
Yeah,
just
don't mess with Skylar during football games.
I've said on a football broadcast before that a ref needs glasses. I said it on a broadcast. Me and my dad have set up in a booth and said that we need lens crafters as a sponsor just to buy the ref's glasses.
Ooh. Dude, you need like Envision Eye Care as a sponsor every time there's a bad call.
Remember,
No, that money would get costly.
if I ever need Skylar to create like insults for me, like sick burns, I just need to like put the image in his head. A referee making a bad call, and he'll just go
I
off.
want to put the image in my head.
I just need to start pretending. I just need to start pretending to do bad calls as a referee, and then boom, they just start coming out. The sick burns, just like,
you know what? I want like Skylar at a game that I'm officiating. Just
no, you
to, like,
don't.
him yelling at me.
No, you don't.
just to have him yell at you.
Even though I'm like much taller than him just like yelling at me.
You
It'd be
don't
hilarious,
want
like him
me
with my
at a
face.
football
Like,
game
you know that's
officiating.
bad. Oh.
So at a semi-pro game one time, I was somewhat an assistant coach because like my dad was the only coach on the sideline. All the other coaches wasn't there. So I was basically quote unquote assistant coach. Quote unquote couldn't be that on the roster, but you know, whatever. I was basically an assistant coach for the day helping out. And I came this close to cussing. Well, I'm not going to say cussing a ref. Came this close to yelling at a ref. Didn't. No, that's the game. Yeah, I came close to yelling at a ref because that's the game the players got mad at the ref, and the ref came over there, put his hat on the player's head, gave the player his flag and his whistle, and said, "Here, you think you can do better? Go do it yourself." That's the game. That's that game. First off, I thought it was somewhat like the kid in me, the teenager in me, thought that was somewhat funny. But the coach, fan, announcer combined in me was like, "Ref, get off the field.
Yeah.
You don't even deserve to be on the field now."
Yeah, you
I
either
thought I
really
saw that
mad-
ref on one of our games, and I about died. Luckily, it wasn't him.
Yeah, you get really mad at football games or actually any like competition really at all. And then if someone goes untrained, thunderstorm tracking, then you get extremely mad too. Like those are two things to make Skylar like.
I don't.
Gone.
I don't want it. My rants. I don't think anyone wants to listen to them. We've had like 3 episodes full of my rants. I don't think anyone wants to listen to them. And I think even if we got into like the Gabby Petito case tonight, I think I would have words for Brian Laundrie I could not say on this podcast. It's been too long if he's been off the run.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop at that before
He's
I really
like
get
on
back up.
40. That's what I heard.
Skylar's over here.
Do you want to get into the Appalachian Mountains?
40's trying to get
Appalachian, as those idiots in Florida say it. It's the
It's
Appalachian Mountains.
Appalachian.
action.
It's Appalachian.
Adam, you were kidding. You do not say Appalachian. It
I
is
say Appalachian. It's the Appalachian Mountains.
That's un-American.
Okay, first off,
That's
I own a
un-American.
page Appalachian
un-American.
Highlands. Whether it's Appalachian, not
It's
Appalachian, or however you idiots say it.
I'll throw an apple at you.
So it's the Appalachian Trail. There was a saying near the entrance of the trail. It would be in Haywood, Madison County area of North Carolina. So their sighting was Brian Laundrie was in a vehicle. I'm not saying this is true, but I've heard from the guy. Well, I've not heard from him. I've heard interviews with him. He sounds pretty credible. But and it seems credible. That don't mean it was Brian, but he seems like he's not just doing it for media attention and for the public eye. That makes sense. So the thing I had was he was in a car trying to be kind of iffy on it. But supposedly, Dog the Bounty Hunter's daughter, which is basically manning a command post, but the guy talked to Brian. The guy talked supposedly to quote unquote Brian. You know, there's a million bald people out, bald, tall, skinny men out there. You know, I mean, who's really gonna know? It's Brian without you looking at discrete features. But yes, it was. There was a sighting, and supposedly Dog's daughter sent the guy an audio file of Brian's voice. And he said, I'm 99.9% sure that's him. And I'm 100% sure that's him. So anyway, so now supposedly Brian was in a car. The guy was in a car acting very weird, flagged this dude down and said, me and my girlfriend had a fight. Now she's called, apologized, all this, and I need to get to California to see her. The guy said, well, if you go back to I-40 and get on I-40, take it all, you can take it west all the way to Cali, and obviously you might have to take a few interchanges, but you can take it to California. He said, no, I don't want to take the interstate. I want to take all back roads.
Which is already suspicious in itself.
That's suspicious
in itself. But first off, like, I'm good at local geography in my area, in Western North Carolina, that area. I am. And I'm not telling you there's a way to get from Haywood, Madison County, North Carolina to California on the back road the whole way. I can't tell you that's possible because I really don't think it would be. I mean, I'm sure there's a way if you want to take a week to get there. The sighting is iffy to me. I think there's a 50-50 chance. But here's what was suspicious. The next county over on the Tennessee side of things, Greene County. They had a 911 call about a possible sighting of Brian. Not exactly sure the time it happened. But they said Haywood County released their 911 call. Greene County, because it's public, 911 calls a public record. Greene County said, we can't release this 911 call. Part of an ongoing criminal investigation, so therefore it's not, we don't have to release it over this Open Records Act. So to me, the only sightings that I know of 911 calls that have not been released are ones that are part of the ongoing investigation that have been linked to the laundry house. That's the only 911 calls in this case that have not been released besides that one, which tells me they might think that call in Greene County, Tennessee was credible. That's my take on that stuff.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just paying attention to you, Skylar, and then I look and I see out of the corner of my eye that Adam is eating like a waffle or something.
I saw him eating out of the corner of my eye too, but I was trying to keep my composure there.
Yeah, you kept your composure very well there. But Adam's just over here just like
I saw him leave and I was like, what is he doing?
All.
Hungry, okay?
If we're talking about this, I'll put up his wanted poster top left. But
no, seriously, Skylar's just talking about a murder, and you just see Adam going.
Now, what are you eating over there, Adam? And then there his sister comes in there.
Goodbye.
I can't be around.
The weird moments that you have here on the
Has-Beens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that you only get here.
Almost
My
fell again.
sister
This
joined
is the
me.
only kind of content that you can find in the Has-Been.
Yeah.
My sister
That's what
joined
people
me.
subscribe for.
This is what I subscribe
What are you eating,
1 and 2.
Adam?
What are you eating?
I said this. I'm eating KFC.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay, nice. That's worth leaving to go get the food for. Okay, yeah, that's
Is
nice.
that why you
That is worth.
I am hungry.
I
Okay?
don't blame you.
Get out of here, teacher.
Right.
suck.
Moments on the happen.
Go.
I thought we were supposed to keep this under moderation.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's already been done. I think we've already revealed like everything about ourselves.
Yeah.
Now, I do want to say that Gabby Petito's family spoke out on Dr. Phil today. I believe there's a part 2 of that tomorrow evening being aired. Don't know. I've not got through the whole 40-minute episode today, let alone seeing if there's an episode about it tomorrow. I believe there is. I might be wrong on that. I'm going to try after this and watch the rest that I've not got to yet. Weather like standing for my life. But I am going to try to watch the rest of that interview. From the 10 minutes I got of it, it was very emotional of an interview. You could tell a lot of emotion, but they're not pointing fingers at Brian because they want to see the good out of her death. They don't want to see the bad. And also, they've been told not to point fingers at Brian. That's also another reason.
No, I'm telling you, though. Like, I'm sorry, but the whole thing is extremely suspicious. Like, the chances that he didn't do it are, like, 0.1. Exactly.
Yeah, they're like...
You wouldn't be running this hard, and you wouldn't lawyer it up that fast.
And I don't care how mad you are at your fiance. Like, you don't leave them no matter what. Like, even if it's someone that I hate, like, you still don't leave them in the middle of nowhere.
Well,
and then the sis and take the band.
Yeah, exactly.
Back to
I'm not trying to like defend the guy, but if he's angry at him, if he's angry at his fiance, then yeah, he's gonna leave them because she's upset. But the fact that he didn't call.
And he drove all the way.
No, but they lived. Both of them lived in the same van. He arrives home with the van
and house.
So he took away the house. Literally, that's their house, and that's like their way of transportation. Like, I don't care how mad if y'all are at each other. Y'all both ride home together, and then.
Now, I could see if you guys like walked away from each other for like an hour or something, out there. I could see that. Calm down, take a break. You know what? You guys get separate hotel rooms.
Yeah.
If you have to go into town, get separate hotel rooms. Whatever.
Yeah, that was.
You don't do what he did.
Yeah. He literally left his fiance in different place, like way away from where they lived.
What I did figure out is how they identified that it was Gabby, that they knew it was Gabby the day that they found the remains, how they was 99.9% sure. So what some people might not know, the stepdad and the mom went to actually Wisconsin when she was reported missing. They went to help search as much as they could. Obviously, the FBI would not let them actually get involved, but they was there. They staying at a hotel in Wisconsin. They were near the Grand Teton National Park, and the FBI agent called and said, "We've got something we need you to see. We're coming to your hotel now." Because they want to get there fast before news started, before media started embarking on it and all that. And at the same time, there was another girl missing, might still be missing, that is that her description is very similar to Gabby's. So they had to have something to think it was Gabby's and not the other girl. So they had an article of clothing. It was Gabby's favorite sweatshirt. And they described it to the family. And that's what led them to 99.9% sure before the positive identification that came on that Tuesday, that Sunday. That's what made them be 99.9% sure it's Gabby's. And then the whole family got on a conference call, and the one that was in Wisconsin broke the news to the entire family. That was out of like the first 10 minutes of the Dr. Phil interview.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. The whole case is just really sad, and I don't know.
It's sad. It's messed up. I'm mad about it. Brian.
Yeah.
Kind of somewhat mad at the police if Brian didn't leave his home till that Monday or Tuesday to go to quote unquote the Carlton Reserve. There should have been surveillance on it that Saturday when Gabby was reported missing.
Yeah.
Brian should have never got out of that house and got away.
Yeah, usually in most cases they usually suspect like the significant other or or the last
especially when they return home with their significant other's family without them.
Exactly. And also,
But
they respect the significant other or the last person that they were seen with, which would be both in that case, which I feel like would be all the more reason to keep an eye.
I don't have a clip of what the Northport Police Chief said right in front of me. But I do know the Northport Police Chief said, this ain't the exact quote, but it's somewhat close to this. On September 11th or between the 11th and 13th, it's sometime within that time frame, right? When Gabby was reported missing, right after. We know where Brian Laundrie is. We know exactly where he's at right now. Then how did he get away? If you knew where he was, how did he get away?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not trying to point fingers at Northport Police. The FBI, they're doing an excellent job right now. But how did Brian get away after he returned home with Gabby's family without Gabby?
Yeah.
That's
I'm sorry. You just stopped it. You stop eating. You're like, what can I say?
Today's podcast is sponsored by KFC.
We wish.
It's also sponsored by Vision Eye Care for the bad referee's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Appalachian Highlands weather. Don't go training. Don't go out without having your training. Appalachian Highlands weather.
Don't deal with deal with bad referees. Go out and get KFC.
Not gonna lie, that was extremely cringy, but like awesome at the same time.
Yeah, that he came up with it on the spot like that.
Yeah. No, that was pretty good. What is that behind you?
It wasn't though.
What is that behind you, Adam?
Yeah, what is that?
What is that?
It's me.
That's you?
Is that a drawing of you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You just have a blank wall and you have one photo. One picture.
I love how he's still over there eating KFC.
He's just in there. KFC.
He's still eating KFC. Wow.
Yeah.
He's doing it like so silently. Just...
Yeah. Literally, as Scott was telling the story, you just see him go.
Like I saw him like come back in with like it was like I saw the drink in his hand.
Yeah.
And then and it looked like he was eating, and because I'm kind of looking down here at my monitor that I have back here at the screen wall, and I was like, in my head I was like, is he eating something? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, when he walked in with that cup, it's like that's either a movie theater cup or that's KFC. I was like, it's one or the other. And
so I left the first time because I thought my dad came back with food. But he came back for his wallet because he forgot his wallet.
Wow. See, you said that this podcast was like the most important thing to you. But yeah, you stop
KFC is more important.
And you get KFC and you also eat
and you don't get us some. Like DoorDash.
Yeah, come on. You have to DoorDash us all KFC now.
No. You see, here's the secret genius. I knew if I left during the podcast to get food and then I start eating it on stream, then everybody would laugh.
Yeah, we've had a consistent viewer base since then looking at
big brain right here, buddy.
Yeah, totally. That's exactly why you got food and ate it on stream.
Yeah.
To be honest, I just didn't think you guys would care.
I really don't.
Do you think that we would notice?
Yeah, no. I mean, obviously we're gonna notice, but you know.
Yeah, we're gonna notice you like eating like that. Like, how do you expect us not to notice it?
We were doing it so discreetly. You just like.
He's not laughing.
All right, news stations at 9 o'clock, y'all. And I just got told a former FBI agent is going to be on News Nation answering questions tonight. So I've got till 9 before I get.
Nice.
It's fine. Oh, did I tell you guys about the story where I beat my friend in a game they play literally
You're
all
not
the
allowed
time?
to tell stories in this podcast anymore.
So I was in band. So I was in
No
band.
band story. No,
And it was-
No, you have been banned. Okay, like no
You
more
have been
banned.
banned from
Like,
telling
that's
band
not-
stories.
Let's call her Julia. I was playing with a friend named let's call her Julia. And she plays this game called Tank Stars a lot. So it's just telling her in the mornings whenever I sit with her, like, you suck at the game. And
Wow.
so one day she pulled up a multiplayer mode on the game, I guess. And then she gave me the phone. It's just like, oh, you're challenging me. Hold it.
Oh, sorry.
Go on, hold him back.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, so we played one game. I beat her. It was a landslide. No problem. She beats me in the next game. And then the next 2 rounds, I sweep her. there was no troubles there. And I just kept on mocking her on how much she's been missing. So, I'm just too good at video games, you know?
Just too good, man.
See, I was really prepared to get up and walk out. Because the last time that you told a band story,
That's why
Peak
didn't
13.
see me walk out.
Yeah,
his band stories have been PG-13, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we put that. You wouldn't put that in a car. You put that PG-13.
And then the next thing that happened was kind of weird.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, hold up, no.
I'm just kidding.
I don't know, because the last time it was all innocent, and then you just randomly.
It's just random.
The last time it was all innocent, and then he says this. Episode 7, when the story started, I was like, "This is a little interesting with story." And then he said what he said, and I no.
Like,
I'm out.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I just see Adam once again.
I'm kind of intrigued by his eating too. I have to say.
We can just do a podcast of just Adam eating.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this week we have the all-nighter when we reach 100 subscribers.
We're not doing all that.
Oh, for the all-nighter,
If you haven't subscribed,
5 full packs of water bottles right there next to me.
Like the full 40-pack ones?
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow. Why?
Holy crap.
Why?
I'm gonna
drink a lot of
You're
caffeine that day.
You're gonna drink all
4 of them.
It's 200.
Why?
You're gonna drink all 200.
Yeah.
All 200.
All 200.
You have fun with
I'm
that.
not gonna prepare that hard.
You have fun with that. We're not doing an all-nighter.
Subscribe.
You get like the tiny.
If you guys haven't
calm down.
subscribed,
No.
we need to roll the tape of when Holland
we don't
committed to
need to
doing
roll
the
the
all-nighter
tape.
back
I will-
on episode 6, I think it
No.
was.
I'll find it. I'm sure I can find it.
It might have been episode 5. It's at the very start of the episode. When Holland commits, Holland might have been even the one to tell
totally
everyone
wasn't the
that
one
was
to.
She was.
Collins not thing over
So
here.
anyway,
Yeah.
if you haven't subscribed, I'm sure we will probably end up
I don't
doing
remember
this
that.
tomorrow.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I never said nothing. Okay.
Folks watching need to make sure to
I have
subscribe and
never
like and you know do
We
all that
have a
stuff.
real abundance of Holland in the thumbnails.
Yeah, Holland.
Yeah,
Holland is
because
like a good
Holland is
thumbnail.
I'm the
Yeah.
amazing one.
You're irreplaceable.
she makes the
You're irreplaceable.
But I'm in all the thumbnails, so obviously not.
I wonder what mine is on the thumbnail. That's my question.
I don't know. Holland's face. I think it was great that YouTube, because I did not pick I don't pick a thumbnail for some people know, some people don't. I run the tech stuff. I don't pick the thumbnails. YouTube does that. So YouTube picking the thumbnail of Holland's face on episode 7, that was all YouTube, but it was hilarious.
Oh yeah, they got that perfect.
I actually had a friend point that out to me. I didn't notice it. A friend pointed out, is that when that moment is the thumbnail when the moment happened? I was like, oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I think we're on episode 9. So last week, episode 8, I think episode 8 was like
Hey,
that as well.
Holland. YouTube knows exactly what they're doing.
Oh yes, they do.
Yeah,
They know exactly.
yeah, we can say that if you want.
They're setting up success.
Mm-hmm.
Totally. That's why
Holland's gonna be a famous YouTuber.
That is why we are at 46 subscribers.
46. Wow, yeah.
Hey, is it still on the choir board at school, Adam?
I'm gonna take it off.
Yeah, no, it is not.
Ha!
Holland,
Oh, it needs to be put back.
whenever I put it on the board.
I do not.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel, the Only Racing Clips, which sucks.
What's your YouTube channel name?
Well, it's if you
Only
know my
Racing
Instagram, it's the same thing as my Instagram, but
I
You
don't
don't
even have.
you don't know my Instagram, so it is. I'll have to find it again.
Say it on the stream, so we can tell them to subscribe
This
to you.
is a shameless self-promotion. Might I just add?
Shameless.
You know, if you are a guest on our show, you get to self-promote your social
You
media.
get to self-promote?
Whatever you
Okay.
By the way, just want to tell you,
New guest role.
like,
number 2.
you know, I've been watching this one video. I watched this one video. This person only has like 2 subscribers. Their name is Goatmaster5. I think their videos are really good. I think you should go on and subscribe to them. They call themselves Adam. Strange, right? Actually,
I follow these 2 weather pages. They cover East Tennessee, Southwest Virginia, Eastern Kentucky, Western North Carolina. They're East Tennessee, Skywatch, and Appalachian Highlands weather. If you need weather information, you should go follow them on Twitter and Facebook.
See, I don't do shameless self-promotions because I don't need any promotions. But I mean, if you want
No,
to
because
follow,
this is Holland.
If you want to follow me.
if you want to,
if you want to, what Colin means to say, if you want to follow the Flying Dragon on YouTube,
who was that?
you.
It's not me.
Yes, you
Whoa,
are.
wait.
No,
Do you
it's
not-
not. I don't have YouTube.
Do you not remember your own channel name?
I don't have a YouTube channel, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm looking it up.
I'm kind of looking this up.
I wouldn't have named it the Flying Dragon. That's weird.
Yeah, exactly.
And go follow.
Hold on.
Follow and subscribe to Top 5 Fury 24 on Instagram and YouTube.
Top 5 what?
Top 5 Fury 24. The flying.
He's a
Yeah, there's some Among Us videos.
What?
Among Us videos. Remember when that was sort of thing?
Bro, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have a YouTube channel. You're following someone random. Bro.
You follow it.
And they still haven't realized it yet.
What?
We haven't
You're sitting
subscribed.
with your friend and they still haven't realized it yet.
I'm actually looking it up. How many subscribers do I have?
It's not real.
Serious?
It's not real.
Alrighty.
Okay, we wasted 10 minutes on searching for Nice.
You guys need to watch CWDC.
No.
Yeah.
Don't have that.
No.
But I need to talk to it. I need to talk to someone about them. I have no one to talk to.
Go and subscribe to Top Fire Fury 24 racing clips. I would not recommend the newest one. Watch the second to newest one. There's some potty language in it.
This is really bad.
Yeah, there are not so good words.
Have you watched the video?
I haven't watched it, but you said potty language.
There's some potty language in it.
Yeah, there's poo-poo words in them.
There's some poo-poo words in it. Also, I play like oh, there you go. What's up, Skyler?
Yeah. We're getting to YouTube. We're getting to YouTube.
Yeah. Getting to YouTube. Oh yeah, and I also played like the Wii waiting music when I was like in intermission.
Bum 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 bum.
Yeah, like exactly like yeah.
Yeah. So
Me and my friend, we're making a song together, and we have made literally no progress. What we got like a chorus and maybe like a part of a verse, but that's all.
wait,
No.
you actually? I thought you was just like a real big race fan. I'm going to be honest. I didn't know you raced. I will be 100% honest.
What?
Wait, what did you say?
I did not know you raced. I thought you was like a real big race fan.
Oh no, I actually raced. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to come down. I've been honestly, I've been meaning to come down to the Kingsport anyway for a while.
October 30th, come down. Watch me.
October 30th. I will probably need something to do that day, so I will probably come down because that day is going to be a day and a half for me. So
Hey guys,
It'll be fun.
October 30th.
do you remember at the beginning of this podcast when I said the saying was never always keep with the wedding plans, right? It's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Never give up on your dreams, really.
Yeah, my dream of racing, never give up on your dreams.
Yeah.
Not at all. Yeah,
That was my childhood dream, and I'm achieving it.
Yes, and I'm going to go watch Holden at some point at the track. Now that I know he actually races.
And
Also, I'll be in a model, so.
And I'll be in my room drinking Sprite from KFC. But anyway, it seems like time is up today.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time to end this.
I mean,
Make sure you all subscribe to Holland Can Suffer Through an All-Nighter with me and
No,
Adam
how about let's not about
when we reach 100.
I'll stay on. I'll stay up.
hear about this video.
Watch this.
Holden, take my place.
And
take your
if you are,
I'll gladly take
a subscriber, if you are a subscriber to the channel, go ahead and mention it to your friends. We
No.
appreciate
Yeah.
it. We are just
Come on,
ever so waiting.
You watch us.
And well, if they go to our school, they will probably hear about it because Adam likes going around to everyone in the morning telling everyone to subscribe.
I mean,
you
even
are-
KFC wants you to subscribe.
Yeah, even KFC wants you
Look
to
how
subscribe.
it is.
They don't know about it
Just
yet.
watch. You see that? See how it's red? Just gotta click that.
Oh, so you weren't subscribed before.
No, I was
No,
subscribed.
he was
You weren't
He
subscribed before.
unsubscribed to show people. He was unsubscribed to show people.
Oh,
I will confirm that.
Okay, good save.
I
good
just
save.
unsubscribed to demonstrate.
Good
I've
save.
watched him subscribe to our channel. I know he was subscribed.
Yeah, you
I know
watched
he
me.
watches. I know he watches because every Thursday, normally Thursday morning, I walk in or he'll walk in after me and he'll mention something from the podcast.
Yeah,
So
I'll
I
watch
know
it.
he
Up there, all you have to
Yeah.
do, press on it, boom, light.
Like,
It's really that
There we go.
guys.
Subscribe, like,
remember, like and
notifications on
subscribe, or
all
there will be a
that.
spider in your bed at 3 a.m.
Yeah, subscribe for $100,000. Let's go.
Yeah, totally.
I did not
A
commit to
1
giving that away.
million subscribers.
Yeah, Adam, I hope you know that's
$1
coming from you. That's not any of us, unless Holden wants to do it.
Okay, the 2 million subscriber gets $2 million.
Have fun, Holden.
Yeah, Holden,
Holden's
you're
right
gonna have to hold that accountable because I'm not.
All right, folks.
Yeah, that's coming out of my account from your guys' paychecks.
Yeah,
So-
we get paid for this.
Where's my paycheck?
Now Holden wants a paycheck for spending his hour with us.
Add
wow.
off.
No, actually, I think your paycheck is just getting the honor to talk to us.
So Holden,
Yeah,
when do
I
you want
don't
to
want
get paid?
Good.
When do you want to get paid for wasting your time? When
We're
do you
getting
want-
paid.
What?
We're
I
getting
wish we
paid.
got
wanna
paid for
get
this.
paid
Now
for us wasting
I
your time.
Hold up, we are getting paid for this?
all
We're
interns.
getting paid for this? Hold
All
up.
interns. I love the chat right now.
Okay.
Only guests get paid.
Okay, I will leave and come back as a guest.
Hey,
All interns, unpaid, of course.
unpaid, of course. Unpaid
But yeah.
intern.
The next video, Wednesday. Check us out.
Well, hopefully it's next Wednesday. You know, every time Adam has a cross country meet, who knows what it's gonna be.
Yeah, Adam.
Yeah.
So hopefully you don't have a cross country meet next Wednesday, so we don't have to reschedule this whole podcast on last minute notice since he didn't tell us till last night.
I didn't know about it until like 3:07 that we were officially doing it tonight.
And I didn't
Oh, yeah.
answer the text until like 3.
Something. Yeah.
And I didn't know about it until last night. So
That's why Adam says excuses. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for subscribe. I gotta get my TV switch news station. Subscribe, and
bye.
whatever else you do. Notification bell. I don't have on YouTube. All right, goodbye.
100 subscribers.
All nighters. Holland has to suffer.
No,